Truckers and fleets who drive with care and keep our highways safe. The Red Eye Radio Million Mile Club, devoted to trucking safety. Register online at redeyeradioshow.com.
Follow The Trucker on social media for the latest trucking news. Follow us on Facebook at The Trucker Newspaper, on Twitter at Trucker Talk, or on Instagram at The Trucker Media. Join The Trucker, along with truckers across the nation, to keep up with resources you need to succeed in the industry. Visit us on the web at thetrucker.com or pick up a free copy of our newspaper at one of almost 400 truck stops across the country. That's thetrucker.com.
Sponsored by the Trucker Media Group.
This is State Public Health Veterinarian Dr. D. Jones. Having fun outdoors can mean fun in the sun, but it can also mean exposure to mosquitoes and ticks. While most insect bites are just annoying, some viruses and bacteria can be spread through the bites. There are several things that you can do to lower your risk, such as using EPA-registered repellents containing 20% DEET or picaridin. It is best to always consult with a pediatrician before using repellents on children. Also, wear light-colored clothing with long sleeves and always check yourself for ticks. Additionally, install or repair window and door screens. Empty any standing water in the yard. Keep gutters clean and drainage ditches free from leaves or other yard debris. This will also help reduce standing water. These basic techniques can help you safely enjoy the outdoors and create memories that will last a lifetime.
Hi, I'm Dr. Anita Chandra with today's tip for kids from the American Academy of Pediatrics. As a parent, you are your child's first teacher. Like all students, kids will make mistakes. Your goal is to encourage the behavior you want to see. Set clear expectations, reward good behavior, and withdraw privileges when needed. What doesn't work is spanking. It only increases the risk your child will be aggressive. For more strategies on child behavior, talk with your pediatrician or visit healthychildren.org.
You see miracles all the time at our children's hospital, but miracles never come easy. That's why, as great as children's hospitals are, they need our support to keep miracles happening. Put your money where the miracles are. Support your Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
He's the voice of the conservative millennial.
Ben Shapiro.
The Ben Shapiro Show, tonight at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it.
Hey, Tri-Night Radio, he's Eric Carly, and I'm Gary McNamara, 86690 Red Eye. Coming up, the liberal transgender activist liberal circular firing squad update coming up. Phew. Also, you and I yesterday were talking about the movement of populations across the country. More stats to throw out at you to show you in 2022 what happened. Just 2022 alone.
Yeah.
And it's really amazing the movement of people here in the United States and the effect. And this is where we got into a discussion when we talked about, for example, economic growth in this country and where you're going to see it, and the massive population migration that we're seeing inside the United States from blue states to red states. And we believe a lot of that was, because of COVID, but also the taxes and everything else. But actually the financial implications to those states like California and New York that are losing people and losing tax revenue. And we talked about, industry and business. Would you set up a business? Would you set up a multinational business in California?
No.
Would you headquarter there? Would you headquarter in New York? You see what Elon Musk did. We've talked about podcaster Joe Rogan, and these people are not, as Elon Musk said the other day, I voted for Biden. These people are not conservatives,
right?
Politically, they may be business-wise,
right,
but they're not in who they vote for. Yet they're getting out of these states because it's become unbearable. And so we'll actually bring you some of the figures on it, because some of the figures. And you wonder what's going to happen. What's going to happen over the next 20, 30 years? There seems to be no indication to change the liberal course that they have set.
Yeah.
The insane
Right.
liberal course that they have set.
Top of the hour news is brought to you by House Products. Visit houseproducts.com.
This is Red Eye Radio on Westwood One.
If you like listening to Red Eye On Demand, we have more of Eric Harley and guests for you. Download RER's Extra Mile podcast. More topics and issues discussed.
Eric and Gary for the Eden Pure Thunderstorm Air Purifier. This is the time to get one, Gary. The BOGO is back. Buy one, get one. You're going to love your Eden Pure Thunderstorm Air Purifier. It destroys odors quickly. No more odors, and this is the time to save some money.
Now, what does BOGO mean? It means when you buy one Thunderstorm, you get one free. But better than that, if you buy two, you get two free. If you buy five, you get five free.
Wow.
The Thunderstorm will completely eliminate any odor, even the worst odors. Now is the time to order. Eden Pure's buy one, get one free sale is this week only.
With over 265,000 Thunderstorms sold and countless five-star reviews, you know it works. People are buying several to put them all around their home. Just go to EdenPureDeals.com. Use discount code REDEYE. EdenPureDeals.com. Discount code REDEYE. The BOGO sale is happening right now, and shipping is free.
Tired of chasing the spot market and high fuel prices? Bring stability to your business with Mercer Transportation. They offer fuel discounts, fast pay after every load, plenty of freight with over 3,100 customers and over 500,000 loads per year. No company trucks to compete with and discounts on tires, insurance, and other services. Pick your own loads or let their load coordinators help you find the right freight for your truck. Visit mercertown.com today for more details. That's mercertown.com.
If you're a trucking industry professional, then you need to stay on top of changing regulations, equipment upgrades, and technology advancements. Fleet Owner Magazine gives you all of this and more. Written for fleet executives and managers, Fleet Owner gives you the business intelligence on operations, vehicle maintenance, regulations, and information technology you need to stay ahead. But that's not all. With its monthly print publication, daily and weekly email newsletters, and a website updated several times a day, Fleet Owner has all the latest news and information delivered to you when you want it and where you want it. From industry experts to award-winning writers and columnists, Fleet Owner is the #1 source for trucking information in North America. Remember to visit fleetowner.com every day for the latest industry news. You can also sign up to receive Newsline, their free email newsletter, and subscribe to Fleet Owner Magazine. Visit fleetowner.com. Fleet Owner, for news you can use.
The St. Christopher Truckers Relief Fund is excited to once again offer its diabetes prevention program, Driving Down Diabetes. This free CDC-approved year-long program begins January 9th, 2023, with live webinars focusing on nutrition, movement, stress management, sleep, and more. Sponsored by Southern Recipe, this program is for those at risk not already diagnosed with diabetes. Go to truckersfund.org, take the risk assessment located under the Health and Wellness tab, and sign up today.
News Radio 1440 is WLWI AM and 95.1 HD3 FM of Montgomery, a Cumulus media station.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. The head of the EPA has visited the site of the toxic train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio, and assured locals the air and water is safe. But they say that's not enough. Correspondent Roxana Sabiri is in nearby Youngstown.
East Palestine resident Melissa Blake says 2 days after the toxic train derailment, doctors diagnosed her with acute bronchitis from chemical fumes.
It's hard to breathe. My chest is always tight, the coughing.
What kind of help do you and your neighbors need?
Actually, it's just the truth.
The forecast calls for sunshine and a high of 32 in Des Moines after parts of central Iowa got up to 10 inches of snow yesterday. KCCI TV's Todd Nagel reports.
Anna Larson braved the storm to give her dog Noah a break. He barely made it through the snowdrifts.
Oh, it's terrible. It's cold. And I'm off work because we can't drive in it.
City crews are hard at work clearing snow routes as their first priority. It will take several passes as the snow continues to fall.
Pennsylvania's Democratic Senator John Fetterman is struggling almost a year after he suffered a stroke while he was campaigning for office. He's checked himself into Walter Reed Medical Center to get treated for clinical depression. CBS's Dr. David Agus.
The length of duration for a hospitalization for severe depression can vary from a day or two to sometimes several weeks. And it really depends how the individual, the patient, responds to those treatments.
Hundreds of angry parents attended a school board meeting in New Jersey 2 weeks after a 14-year-old committed suicide after she was brutally bullied.
Resign!
Leave! There were calls for the school board to resign for turning a blind eye on bullying. 14-year-old Adriana Cush had been bullied and beat up in the school hallway. The attack all caught on cell phone video and put out on social media.
She reported numerous reports about how she was being bullied. You guys just sat there and did nothing.
Students say that's the culture at the school.
I was bullied out of the school by not only students but teachers.
I had to fend for myself because you completely abandoned me.
Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
It's the stuff movies are made of. A former security guard at the British Embassy in Berlin has been sentenced to more than 13 years in prison for spying for Russia. David Smith admitted he passed confidential information to the Kremlin for more than 3 years. Parents, time to start making spinach into the brownies. CBS's Michael George.
A new survey shows 1 in 2 young children don't eat a vegetable each day. 1 in 3 don't eat a fruit daily. The CDC analyzed data from the 2021 National Survey of Children's Health, which also shows 57% drank a sugar-sweetened beverage at least once during the week.
Researchers say you should offer 1 fruit or veggie at every meal and snack time. This is CBS News.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. The IRS just rolled out a new program to help struggling taxpayers more easily resolve their tax problems. It's called the Taxpayer Relief Initiative, and it opens up powerful new options for people looking to get back on the right track with the IRS. And no one knows this program like the professionals at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution company. They've resolved over $1 billion in tax debt for their clients and have the expertise and experience to help you. One easy call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries of wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Make today the beginning of your fresh start with the IRS. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
NASCAR's ready to rock this weekend in Daytona Beach.
Look out for the number 43 car at the Daytona 500 on Sunday. It'll have a Guns N' Roses paint job. The band is sponsoring the car, driven by Eric Jones. But it's not the first time a rock band sponsored a NASCAR race car. Kiss sponsored Chevy a few years back. Activision promoted its game Guitar Hero with Aerosmith and Metallica logos. Three Doors Down, Green Day, Nickelback, even the Dave Matthews Band have also all had their logos on race cars. GNR's logo will be bold, and analysts say it's got a very good shot at the victory lane. Monica Ricks, CBS News.
Postal Service is paying tribute to women's soccer.
Brilliant goal! Roosevelt Knights have won the World Cup for the United States!
New Forever stamp features a player with a ponytail kicking a ball into the red, white, and blue distance. USPS says it's symbolic of strides female players have made. Deborah Rodriguez.
Are you looking to enhance the beauty of your home with new shades, blinds, shutters, or custom draperies? If so, Just Blinds wants you to experience the very best we have to offer by visiting our showroom in Prattville, where you'll always receive personal attention from our professional designers at no cost to you. Also, you'll be presented with a full range of window treatment options, and you'll experience firsthand the ease and comfort of motorized smart home options. Just Blinds is located at 1522 South Memorial Drive in Prattville.
Hey, good morning.
Thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
12 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of everything?
Every gallon of gas you buy.
Are you saying
I'm downloading the Upside app. Sign up now. Earn real cash back every
time you buy gas. Use promo code WIN for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code WIN for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code WIN.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Research shows listeners prefer a personalized experience. So to help you remember, Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance. You personalize this ad for Amber, who really misses boy bands from the 90s.
Hey girl, I'm the cute one. Here to say Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
I'm the heartthrob. The only thing I love more than you is singing. And I'm the other one in the band everyone forgot about.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty. Wireless headphones. That'll be $200.
I'll use my Capital One Quicksilver card.
Now that's a hit. You use the Capital One Quicksilver card, which makes you the hero of every purchase. With Quicksilver, you earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase everywhere.
I wanted running music, but unlimited 1.5% cash back is pretty heroic.
Good instincts. Every hero needs a theme song. The Capital One Quicksilver card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Research shows that successful ad campaigns share 8 characteristics. Radio is the only local media option that delivers all 8 of them. Radio reaches your potential customers close to the point of purchase. It provides local consumer interactions with emotional connections that build trust and credibility for your business. Radio is unskippable and quick. We get your message out in 24 to 48 hours, and radio is very affordable. That's why radio consistently gives you the highest return on investment, and it's also why it should always be your base media buy. Research also confirms that marketing campaigns generate even higher returns, starting at a 19% lift when they are on more than one platform. That's why Cumulus offers a variety of effective digital solutions to enhance your base radio buy. At Cumulus, we are your one-stop shop to deliver a coordinated radio and digital campaign that will get your business results. Hi, I'm Sonia Thompson, and it's my job to get your business results on News Radio 1440. To learn more about how to get started, go to newsradio1440.com and click on Grow Your Business.
Join Sean Hannity Sundays at 3 p.m. for the Encore Show.
Chinese, the Russians don't fear Joe Biden.
On News Radio 1440. Your WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by AC by Luquire. AC by Luquire is celebrating 40 years of comfort. They've proudly serviced the river region since 1983. Contact them for your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. Visit acbyluquire.com for a list of services and offers today. That's acbyluquire.com. License number 84417.
Josh Johnson here. A cold and raw end to the work week. The rain ending very early this morning. Temperatures stationary, though, upper 40s and low 50s with a strong north breeze. Tonight, the wind dies down and it's cold, upper 20s to low 30s. Saturday, sunshine, highs only in the mid-50s, still a cold day. Back in the mid-30s Saturday night, we'll rebound into the 60s on Sunday, with 70s returning by Monday. That's your First Alert forecast. I'm WSFA Chief Meteorologist Josh Johnson on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive. Family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. A wet, slippery ride in this morning or commute. As you are out and about, please use caution. Leave early, drive slower. As of now, things are looking good. Nothing's being reported by the authorities. They would send you on an alternate route. Interstate system's moving smoothly. Keep listening. We'll keep you posted. Reinhardt Used Car Supercenter has 30 Camrys and 20 Corollas in stock. Your good credit, no money down's all you need. Reinhardt Used Car Supercenter on the East Boulevard. Buckle up for Montgomery Skywatch traffic. This is Major Delay.
Why are you driving around town on old ball tires? Do you like living dangerously? Say no to old ball and dangerous. For all your tire needs, Chico's Auto Pros, 239-9510.
Good morning. I'm Jed Davis. Here's what's happening in the news on this Friday. School officials say that a weapon was found on the campus of Redland Middle School Thursday. Superintendent says it was found in a student backpack. We don't know what kind of weapon it was, but we do know that nobody was hurt. School officials and police are now investigating. Michigan State University police say the suspect in that mass shooting on campus was found with a note containing a possible motive. Investigators say the suspect felt slighted by coworkers or former business he used to work for, but it's too soon to know for sure if that's what led him to shoot 8 people. 3 of them died in that shooting.
Doesn't matter what
He also had 2 handguns and dozens of rounds of ammunition. Alabama Congresswoman Terry Sewell confirmed the state of Alabama will get more than $52.6 million to address contaminants in drinking water. That money is coming from the Environmental Protection Agency through the bipartisan infrastructure law. It will be used for access to safe and clean water in rural and disadvantaged
Right.
areas.
Been hearing that
When it
for
comes
30
to
years.
equipment, you don't have to pay more to get more. At SunSouth, we strive to provide the best customer service along with the best equipment. And right now, you can own quality John Deere equipment from SunSouth with 0% interest for 60 months. That's right, 0% interest for 60 months on top models, including John Deere 1 Series, 3 Series, and even 5 Series tractors. For the equipment to meet your needs, visit SunSouth, equipment for those that do.
Restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Expires February 28, 2020.
Come to Hat-Trick and enjoy a family atmosphere located on the Arista Golf Course. You can always find the TVs turned to sporting events or play pool or darts. Hat-Trick has live music, national dart tournaments, and even a car show. They serve breakfast every Saturday starting at 7 a.m. And don't forget whiskey and wings on Wednesdays. Their delicious wings are a fan favorite, but their burgers are also not to be missed. There's something for everyone at Hat-Trick. Delicious food, affordable prices, and fun for the whole family. So for good food and good sports, head to Hat-Trick in Montgomery, located on Dozier Road, right before you get to the Montgomery Wind Creek Casino. And we're offering you another sweet deal. Starting Friday the 10th, head to this radio station's website to score $50 in gift certificates for just $25. This deal is perfect for your sports and family fun, but it starts at 8 a.m. and offers are limited, so act fast. Friday, February 10th. Just visit this station's website and click Sweet Deals.
Did you know that colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths in America and that it affects men and women equally? If you are 45 or older, Rumshaker encourages you to talk to your doctor about screening options that are available. Colon cancer is preventable, treatable, and beatable, but early detection is the key. For more information, please visit us at www.rumshakerinc.org. That's rumshakerinc.org. The older your furnace gets, the likelier it is for carbon monoxide to leak into your home. It is of the utmost importance to have your furnace checked annually if it's over 10 years old. Bill Bradley Services technicians are equipped with top-of-the-line CO detectors that will guarantee no carbon monoxide is seeping into your home. They will also check each aspect of your furnace to ensure it's operating at max efficiency, which will save you money down the road. Only $74.95 for guaranteed peace of mind. Number 8449.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's Medi-Share. Maybe you've heard switching to Medi-Share to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's huge, but it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The customer satisfaction rate for Medi-Share is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Medi-Share works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. Very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need, 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
He's smart, witty, and fast on the draw. It's Mark Levin this afternoon at 5 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Sometimes you need to reset, refocus on your day. The moment where you take a deep breath and change the focus from the problem to the problem solver. This is Decisions with Kevin Elkins.
And good morning, Montgomery, Alabama. It is time to rise and shine once again. For once again, you're on top of the ground, and the ground's not on top of you. Good morning to you. I'm Kevin Elkins, and this is News Radio 1440. It's time for our daily bread. A word from on high, something that'll change your perspective or give you a new one. Either way, it's good for the soul. Good morning to you. It is February the 17th, 2023 AD. Today's daily bread is simply entitled Cleanse Completely. Our scriptural insight today comes from Isaiah 64, 1 through 8. Isaiah 64 and 6 says, all of us have become like one who is unclean, and all of our righteous acts are like filthy rags. Remember that and govern yourselves accordingly. Good morning to you. And again, it is February the 17th, 2023. It is a day like all the others. It only comes once in a lifetime. And once it's gone, you don't get a do-over. You don't get it back. You don't get to summon it from the past. You don't get to come back and do all the things that you should have done that you didn't. And you don't get a chance to come back and do the things that you should have done and you didn't. Or that you don't get a chance to come back and undo the things that you do this day. So whatever it is that you do with this day, make sure that if tomorrow should be, you'll be proud of what you have done on this day, February the 17th, 2023. You lived a while, you've seen, you've heard many, many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the grace and mercy, an unmerited favor from God, we may, I'm not sure, we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day is the first day of all of our lives. What are we going to do with it? Well, whatever we do, when we can, while we can, until we can, reach back and help somebody else along the way. Benjamin Elijah Mays once said that whatever we do in life, we should do it so well that no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better. And I'd say if that is the standard by which you live life, you'll always be successful. Oh, you'll fail at a thing or two, we all do, but you'll never be a failure until you quit. We say give out if you must, rest if you can, but you never, ever give up. You never quit, because quitters, they don't win. And while winners may fail at a thing or two, they keep moving forward. Martin Luther King said, if you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. But whatever you do, keep moving forward. Don't ever give up. Don't ever quit, because quitters don't win, and winners, well, they may fail at a thing or two, but they don't quit. So don't you. And no matter what happens on this day, remember this. It is a great day to be alive. Good morning, Montgomery. It's time to rise and shine. Cleanse completely. That's our daily bread for today, February the 16th, or February the 17th, 2023. We'll be back.
Welcome to today's encouragement from Our Daily Bread. Our reading, titled Cleansed Completely, was written by Adam R. Holes. Recently, my wife and I were cleaning our house before having guests over. I noticed some dark stains on our white kitchen tile floor, the kind that required getting on my knees to scrub. But I soon had a sinking realization. The more I scrubbed, the more I noticed other stains. Each stain I eliminated only made the others that much more obvious. Our kitchen floor suddenly seemed impossibly dirty, and with each moment, I realized no matter how hard I work, I can never get this floor completely clean. Scripture says something similar about self-cleansing. Our best efforts at dealing with sin on our own always fall short, seeming to despair of God's people, the Israelites, ever experiencing his salvation. The prophet Isaiah wrote, All of us have become like one who is unclean, and all our righteous acts are like filthy rags. But Isaiah knew there is always hope through God's goodness. So he prayed, "You, Lord, are our Father. We are the clay. You are the potter." He knew that God alone can cleanse what we cannot, until the deepest stains are white as snow. We can't scrub away the smudges and smears of sin on our souls. Thankfully, we can receive salvation in the one whose sacrifice allows us to be cleansed completely. Today's Our Daily Bread devotional scripture reading is from Isaiah chapter 64, verses 1 through 8. Oh, that you would rend the heavens and come down, that the mountains would tremble before you, as when fire sets twigs ablaze and causes water to boil. Come down to make your name known to your enemies, and cause the nations to quake before you. For when you did awesome things that we did not expect, you came down, and the mountains trembled before you. Since ancient times, no one has heard, no ear has perceived, no eye has seen any God besides you, who acts on behalf of those who wait for him. You come to the help of those who gladly do right, who remember your ways. But when we continued to sin against them, you were angry. How then can we be saved? All of us have become like one who is unclean, and all our righteous acts are like filthy rags. We all shrivel up like a leaf, and like the wind, our sins sweep us away. No one calls on your name or strives to lay hold of you, for you have hidden your face from us and have given us over to our sins. Yet you, Lord, are our Father. We are the clay, you are the potter. We are all the work of your hand. Let's pray. Father, help us to rest in your forgiveness instead of trying to earn what you've already freely given. Thank you, Lord. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thanks for listening today. I'm Stephen Tabor, and today's encouragement was provided by Our Daily Bread Ministries.
Okay, it's Friday. It's a weekend. Well, it's not quite the weekend, but it's getting there. Holiday weekend, so we got 3-day pass. Well, not a 3-day pass, but you know what I mean. We get 3 days off. Kind of like a pass. Anyway, time to rise and shine, people. Time to get up. General Tia, can you give me that thing this morning? Yeah, let's knock that on out. Get ready. Set. Here we go. Here we go. All the way. All the way. Gotta be. Rough and tough. Airborne. Airborne. Every day. Every day. We run to the sun. Oh, yeah. No sweat. Not yet. Not yet. Down in the mess hall on my knee. Down in the mess hall on my knee. We got nothing to eat but a can of beans. Nothing to eat but a can of beans. The bread was moldy and the meat was bad. The bread was moldy and the meat was bad. Well, you know darn well that you can't eat that. Hey, you know darn well that you can't eat that. Here we go, all the way, gotta be rough and tough, airborne, all the way. When I was young, I always wanted to be in the 82nd Airborne, knees and no breeze. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna do it right. Jump from an aircraft while in flight. All the way airborne, airborne, all the way driving on, driving on. All the way airborne, airborne, all the way driving on, driving on. Early one morning in the drizzling rain. Well, I picked up my parachute and boarded the plane. Jump master said 1 minute to go. Green light lead to the clearing blow. All the way airborne, airborne, all the way. It is a great day, ladies and gentlemen, to be alive. So don't mess it up. The way driving on, driving on. Here we go. All the way. Rough and tough. Airborne. All all of the way. Good morning, everybody. Hope this day finds you well. Okay, we had to do a couple of things this morning I don't normally do because, well, and I'm glad I don't have to do this often, but as a former member of the actually I was a member of the Georgia National Guard for a while. Believe it or not, back in the day before I went on active duty. The other day, we actually had some folks in Alabama, some National Guardsmen in Alabama from Tennessee, to succumb in a helicopter crash, and it merely lets us know that no matter how safe you try to be, the military is a tough job. Even the training, it's tough, it's dangerous. To that end, we honor these souls that were lost in Alabama, belong to the Tennessee National Guard. From Dover, Tennessee, officials officially identified the two guardsmen killed in Tennessee National Guard helicopter crash. Per Dover Councilman Alex Berta and the Dover City Clerk, the guardsmen killed were Chief Warrant Officer 3, Daniel Wadham of Joelton, Tennessee, and Chief Warrant Officer 3, Danny Randolph of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Chief Daniel Wadham served 15 years in the Tennessee National Guard, and Randolph served 13 years. Both were assigned to Alpha Company, the first of the 230th Assault Helicopter Battalion from Nashville's Berryfield Air National Guard. Our prayers and condolences go out to all of the family members and to the whole family of National Guardsmen and military folks everywhere. If you lose one, any place, it's like losing one every place. That is why each morning, without fail, I always pay homage to all those men in uniform, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard, and the Space Force. I don't know what they do quite yet, but they're part of the family. So good morning, Montgomery. If you woke up above the ground this morning, I'd say you started the day off right. And good morning, Maxwell and Gunner Air Force Base. After all, this is a Air Force town. We got to pay homage to those guys out there in blue. We call those our top guns. Good morning. And also want to welcome in the folks from all over the world who come to Maxwell and Gunner in Montgomery, Alabama, to learn from the best that there are. Those big-time top guns out there in Maxwell Air Force Base. Yeah, I can fly one of them jets. Okay, I can't. I'm just flying. Anyway, good morning to you. It's time to rise and shine. And last but not least, let's say good morning to the United States Marine Corps. Of course, I'm still trying to find Tripoli. Where's that at? And good morning, everybody. Okay, we'll be back after this break. We got lessons of life and the word of the day. I think you'll find them both interesting, at least one of them anyway. Good morning to you. The clock on the wall says it is 6:34 on this Friday morning. It's the weekend eve, so it'll be raining today. It's supposed to get a little cooler today. It is raining this morning, but I'm surely glad that the storms that were projected to hit us didn't hit us yesterday and last night. So we gave a whole lot of people days out of school. But hey, it's better to be safe than sorry. And again, of course, Lee High School. We ought to rename Lee High School like the boxing match of Montgomery. So we got to give it we ought to call it the George Foreman School. Forget Scott. Whoever that was out there on the horse, Lee. Forget him. At least he fought for what he thought he was fighting for. But our kids didn't fight. Just fight for the hell of it in school every week. A loss of institutional control at that high school. That is what we have going on there. A loss of institutional control. There's a fight every couple of days over there. Okay? Somebody need a butt whooping over there. But that's okay. I'm going to leave it alone for the time being. Anyway, it's time to rise and shine. So let's take a break. It's 6:35 in the morning. We'll come back with lessons of life as well as the word of the day and a couple other things. And what national day is it today? You'll be surprised. We'll be back.
USFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 14. 1440.
Sponsored by AC by Luquire. AC by Luquire is celebrating 40 years of comfort. They've proudly serviced the river region since 1983. Contact them for your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. Visit acbyluquire.com for a list of services and offers today. That's acbyluquire.com. License number 84417.
Josh Johnson here. A cold and raw end to the work week. The rain ending very early this morning. Temperatures stationary, though, upper 40s and low 50s with a strong north breeze. Tonight, the wind dies down and it's cold, upper 20s to low 30s. Saturday, sunshine, highs only in the mid-50s, still a cold day. Back in the mid-30s Saturday night, we'll rebound into the 60s on Sunday, with 70s returning by Monday. That's your first alert forecast. I'm WSFA Chief Meteorologist Josh Johnson on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. A wet, slippery ride in this morning or commute. As you are out and about, please use caution, leave early, drive slower. As of now, things are looking good. Nothing's being reported by the authorities. They would send you on an alternate route. Interstate system's moving smoothly. Keep listening. We'll keep you posted. Reinhardt Used Car Supercenter has 30 Camrys and 20 Corollas in stock. Your good credit, no money down's all you need. Reinhardt Used Car Supercenter on the East Boulevard. Buckle up for Montgomery Skywatch traffic. This is Major Delay.
Attention River Region listeners. Take advantage of 4 new tires with no money down at Chico's Auto Pros, Montgomery's #1 rated tire store. Chico's Auto Pros.
In less than a day of the Apex Legends Global Series playoff, controversy has struck. Max Strafe is a Ukrainian player that's competing online due to travel restrictions caused by the Russian invasion. A small group of Ukrainian fans at the competition venue in London showed their support by sporting a Ukrainian flag. Shortly after the flag was seen, they were told to remove the flag and that non-competition related flags were not allowed. Do you agree with this decision?
The latest esports and gaming news. Find it online at checkpointxp.com.
And now a small business setback, delivered by a kind French stranger.
Monsieur, there was an accident. The windshield how do you say, kaput? Bob Progressive has an extensive network of repair shops. Now, we think about the old days. Brave marin revient de guerre.
When things go wrong with your small business, it's comforting to know you have Progressive Commercial. Get a quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Croissants for everyone.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Coverage subject to policy terms and conditions.
Attention River Region. Don't wait on one of those internet companies to hopefully call you back. You'll be disappointed even if they do. Just Blinds and Travel is here to make sure your home has the look and feel of the best American-made window treatments, including motorization and smart home options. Your guests will love them as much as you do. For over 35 years, Just Blinds has been the trusted local source for quality, beauty, and customer satisfaction, serving Lake Martin, Auburn, and the River Region.
Research shows that successful ad campaigns share 8 characteristics. Radio is the only local media option that delivers all 8 of them. Radio reaches your potential customers close to the point of purchase. It provides local consumer interactions with emotional connections that build trust and credibility for your business. Radio is unskippable and quick. We get your message out in 24 to 48 hours, and radio is very affordable. That's why radio consistently gives you the highest return on investment, and it's also why it should always be your base media buy. Research also confirms that marketing campaigns generate even higher returns, starting at a 19% lift when they are on more than one platform. That's why Cumulus offers a variety of effective digital solutions to enhance your base radio buy. At Cumulus, we are your one-stop shop to deliver a coordinated radio and digital campaign that will get your business results. Hi, I'm Sonia Thompson, and it's my job to get your business results on News Radio 1440. To learn more about how to get started, go to newsradio1440.com and click on Grow Your Business.
I'm Martin Hope, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Tara, quote, "My doctor wanted me to do saline rinses for my allergies, but I've never been able to successfully use a neti pot. Navage uses suction power, so it's foolproof. There are nights when I'll have particularly bothersome allergies. I'll bust it out, and the results are immediate. It's such a relief. It's become a lifesaver," unquote. She's one of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage. the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's Medishare. Maybe you've heard switching to Medishare to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's huge, but it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The customer satisfaction rate for Medishare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Medishare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need, 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
Shannon, how can you let the people in Montgomery know about what Daddy does? You mean tell people he's a foot doctor? Yeah, a podiatrist. There's got to be a way to spread the word about the surgeries he does and stuff. You mean like bunions and hammer toes? Yeah, and treating heel pain, burning in the feet, and corns. Like that time that lady had fungus in her toenails and they started looking better? I just want people to know that my dad, Dr. Brian Kelly, can be seen without a referral and he accepts most insurances. You should probably give them the phone number, 265-7585. Yeah, 265-7585. I just said that. Well, let's say it again. 265-7585. Maybe we should tell them our offices are in Montgomery and Greenville. You just did. Like us on Facebook at Greenville Foot Care. And remember, happy feet start here.
Oh,
representation is
that's
limited to
nice.
the quality of podiatric services to be performed or as to the expertise of podiatrists performing such services.
Don't miss Sean Hannity.
Biden incoherently adheres.
Live this afternoon at 2 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
By anyone. An okay life, an okay job, okay relationships. Anyone can have a reasonable life can be achieved by anyone. An okay life, an okay job, okay relationships. Anyone can have these. If you want a great life, you must commit to leading a great life. To doing things the majority do not do. Commit to thinking like the minority, not like the majority. Here are 7 principles to live by for an abundant, happy, successful life. Number 1, the first principle to live by is that one day you will be gone. It may be in 50 years, it may be in 50 weeks, it may be next week, or even today. I don't know, you don't know, nobody knows. And rather than live in fear of this, we should embrace the fact that this life is short and unpredictable. Knowing this, we must live fully today. It is not a recipe for recklessness, rather a recipe to give your all today, to give your very best today in everything you do, to give your greatest energy to this day, to your family, to everyone you encounter today. It is a reminder for you to leave your best self in each moment. What if they couldn't speak to you tomorrow? What if you were gone tomorrow? What would they speak of you? What can you do that will leave a lasting, positive memory in the lives of everyone you come into contact with? It is about being lighthearted, knowing that in the end, none of this stuff matters. The only thing that ever matters is how you made others feel and how you felt in your own heart. It is about knowing that things can never go with you in the end. The spirit lives on, but the things, they die with your physical body. Remembering that we are going to die is the greatest reminder we can have in our daily lives, because it keeps us focused
on what's really important and what is real. Number 2, there is nothing you cannot be, do, or have. If there has been someone, even one person on this planet that has done it before, that means you can too. It doesn't mean it will be easy, but it does mean it is possible. And as long as it is possible, you can work towards it. You can make a plan. Learn what needs to be done for you to live your craziest, most abundant life. A life most would consider impossible. But you know, impossible broken down states, I am possible. You know, impossible broken down is simply the process of making a plan and being willing to work for that plan. Principle number 3. Nothing is worth it if it doesn't make you happy. If it doesn't A, make you happy, or B, make you better, don't make time for it. Now, before any of you jump on this, let me clarify. Nothing is worth it if it doesn't make you happy. That means if it doesn't make you happy now, while you're doing it, or it isn't going to make you happy as a result of doing it, it most likely is not worth it. Just about everything worth fighting for is going to require a real fight to win a great prize. You will have to suffer and sacrifice for almost anything worthwhile in life. But you should ask yourself this question about everything you do in your life. Does this make me happy? If the answer is no, ask yourself, will this sacrifice I am making lead to more happiness in the long term? If not, you should let it go. Number 4, be yourself, always, no exceptions. It's such a tragedy to see so many people on this planet living lives they don't want to live, just because they listened to other people who did the same. The only way you can live happy in this life, the only way you can be successful is if you be you. Let me repeat that, because perhaps it is the most important thing you could ever apply to your life. The only way you can be happy in this life, the only way you can be successful is if you be you. You will never be truly happy in life if you are constantly doing things to please others, to compete with others, or to be like another. You are unique, and that is your greatest gift. When you follow your own path, regardless if that fits in with others, you open up space for great things to enter your life. Compare yourself to no one. Compete with no other. Make your own decisions, and it will lead to your greatest life. Principle number 5, everything you need is already within you. In this world, we see endless examples of people who seemingly have it all, materially speaking, but they are empty inside. Things will never complete you. Other people will never complete you, regardless of what Jerry Maguire says. There's a saying, needing nothing attracts everything. When you come from a place of needing nothing, of seeking nothing outside yourself to make you happy, you open up space for more amazing things to enter your life. And if things don't come, that's fine. You don't need them. Real happiness is never found outside of us. It is not found in possessions or wealth. Happiness is always and only found within us. It is a state of mind. Never forget this. Happiness is the highest level.
Yes, it is. Happiness is the highest level of success. All right, that was my little motivational thing today. Hopefully you guys got something out of that. Now, it is Lessons of Life and Word of the Day. Okay. The word of the day means to make something clear or explainable. Okay, and that word is elucidate. That's right, elucidate, which means to make something, clear. In other words, you go to your boss and say, Mr. Johnson, can you elucidate on this article, on this SOP that you have given us. Elucidate. 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 Okay, that means to make something clear or be able to explain it. Okay, I thought I'd tell you that. All right, then. Now, lessons of life today is a very important one, too, because it is something that a lot of us, we go through our days and we don't really think about it. I'm guilty, too. Okay? Let's talk about the best life teachers, the best teachers of our lives. Okay? What is the best teacher of our lives? Well, I'm going to tell you what they are. Life and time are the best teachers. Life teaches us to value time. Time teaches us that there's no greater value than life. So you should guard both of these judiciously. You should guard them with everything you have, time and life, because they both work together. And at the end, we'll know what you did with your time by what your life says. Okay, so again, life and time are the best teachers of our existence. Life teaches us to value time, and time teaches us that there's no greater value than life. So don't blow it. You only get one of them. You only get one trip around the sun. One trip, that's it, and after that, it's all over. Okay, so value it, guard it, don't misuse it. Okay, and do not all take it for granted. Okay, one more time. Life and time are the best teachers of our lives. Life teaches us to value that time. Time teaches us that there's no greater value than life. And those, my friends, is the lesson of life today. And the word of the day, elucidate, which means to make something clear. It is February the 17th. Yes, it is, all day long. It was on this day in 1864, during the Civil War, the Union ship U.S. Housatonic was rammed and sunk in Charleston Harbor, South Carolina, by the Confederate hand-cranked submarine. Can't believe they had submarines back in those days. H.L. Hunley in the first naval attack of its kind. Hunley also sank. The year was let me make sure I get this right here. There we go. The year was 1801. The U.S. House of Representatives broke an electoral tie between Thomas Jefferson and Aaron Burr, electing Jefferson president. Burr became VP. In 1815, the United States and Britain exchanged the instruments of ratification of the Treaty of Ghent, ending the War of 1812. 1865, during the Civil War, Columbia, South Carolina, burned as the Confederates evacuated the Union forces that had moved in. Well, when I got there, like in one of them years I got there, they had rebuilt it. So I got there. When was I there? I don't know when I was there. I think I was there in 78, I believe. Yeah, it was a good place to hang out there. I didn't smell any smoke or anything like that, so I'm thinking it was good. Okay, I'm thinking the fire was over. 1897, the forerunner of the National PTA, the National Congress of Mothers, convened its first meeting in Washington, D.C. In the year 1933, Newsweek magazine was first published under the Newsweek. 1944, during the Second World War, U.S. forces invaded I don't want to get this all messed up. I'm going to try to pronounce this. Wetak, Ato. I don't know what that means, but I did the best I could. Encountering little or initial resistance from Imperial Japanese troops, the Americans secured the atoll less than a week. And in 1947, the Voice of America began broadcasting to the Soviet Union. I don't think they heard us. The year was 1968. The original Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, located on the campus of Springfield College in Massachusetts, was open to the public. 1972, President Richard M. Nixon departed the White House with his wife Pat on a historic trip to China. I remember that too. I still say Nixon was one of our best presidents. 1986, so what? If you're trying to protect the guy breaking into what's that place? Whatever that place they broke into now. with G. Was it G. Gordon Liddy involved in that too? Yeah, it was. But I like G. Gordon too. 1986, Johnson & Johnson announced it would no longer sell over-the-counter medications in capsule form, following the death of a woman who had taken a cyanide-laced Tylenol capsule. 1988, Lieutenant Colonel William Higgins, a Marine Corps officer serving with a United Nations troops monitoring group, was kidnapped in southern Lebanon by Iranian-backed terrorists. He was later slain by his captors. 1996, the world chess champion Garry Kasparov, or whatever close to it, beat the IBM supercomputer Deep Blue, winning a 6-game match in Philadelphia. However, he lost to Deep Blue in the rematch in 1997. 10 years ago, 14 years ago, close to whenever that was, President Barack Obama signed a mammoth $787 billion economic stimulus package into law in Denver, Colorado. He also approved adding 17,000 U.S. troops to the war in Afghanistan. And it was 9 years ago, the co-pilot of an Italian-bound Ethiopian Airlines Boeing 767 locked its captain out of the cockpit, commandeered the plane, then headed to Geneva, where he was arrested upon landing by Swiss authorities. No one was injured. Merrill Davis and Charlie White won the gold medal for ice dance in Sochi in the Winter Olympic over there in Japan. And it was 5 years ago that President Donald Trump, National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster, told a conference in Germany that there was now incontrovertible evidence of Russia plotting to disrupt the 2016 U.S. elections. Well, we did it. We do all that good by ourselves. Okay. Anyway, the statement took a stark contrast to Trump's claim that Russian interference in his election victory was a hoax, and I believe it was. Matter of fact, the Russians are probably sitting over there trying to wonder what in the hell we doing. Anyway, that's it. Those are some of the things that happened on this day. Got a lot of things to talk about today. So when we come back, hopefully we will, we'll have something to talk about. I hope we do anyway. Else it's gonna be a long day. So we'll be back. Don't go no place. All right. Seriously, we'll be back in a few minutes. I mean, good Lord said it's the same. We'll be back. I'm working on it. Okay. We get there. Stop that right there. Stop that right there. Oh, we'll be back. Sorry. Okay, not sorry, but forgive me.
What's happening? He said that a weapon was found on the campus of Redland Middle School Thursday. Superintendent says it was found in a student's backpack. We don't know what kind of weapon it was, but we do know that nobody was hurt. School officials and police are now investigating. Michigan State University said the suspect was shooting on campus was found with a note containing a possible motive. Investigators said the suspect felt slighted by coworkers or former business he used to work for. It was too soon to know for sure that was led him to shoot 8 people. 3 of them died in that shooting. He also had 2 handguns and dozens of rounds of ammunition. Alabama Congressman Terry Sewell confirmed the state of Alabama will get more than $52.6 million to address contaminants in drinking water. The money is coming from the Environmental Protection Agency through the bipartisan infrastructure law will be used for access to clean water in rural and disadvantaged communities.
News Radio 1440, WLWI AM, the home of the Dan Bongino of Los Angeles 95.1 HD3 FM in Florida, Alabama. This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. The EPA administrator has visited the site of a toxic train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio 2 weeks ago, and assured nervous locals the water and air are safe. Correspondent Roxana Sabiri spoke with one of them who's not buying it.
This is disaster nightmare. Tracy Hartman had no idea that when a train derailed just 0.2 of a mile from her home, it would spew toxic chemicals. She fears her water and air are now contaminated and has joined one of several class action lawsuits against Norfolk Southern. You're showering here?
Yes, I am.
You're washing your clothes?
Yes.
Are you cleaning the water?
No. People with wells still being urged not to. Norfolk Southern has been handing out $1,000 inconvenience checks to residents. Pennsylvania's freshman Senator John Fetterman has sought out treatment for depression. as he struggles with recovery from the stroke he suffered on the campaign trail last May. Correspondent Scott McFarland is on Capitol Hill.
Senator Fetterman's spokesman says the senator checked himself into the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center upon the recommendation of the Office of Attending Physician of Congress.
Research shows about a third of stroke survivors can be impacted by depression. For the first time, President Biden has addressed 3 UFOs shot down over the U.S. and Canada last weekend.
We don't yet know exactly what these 3 objects were, but nothing right now suggests they were related to China's spy balloon program or that they were surveillance vehicles from any other country.
Mr. Biden says they were most likely weather or scientific research balloons. A worker at 2 mushroom farms in Northern California stood behind a glassed wall during a court hearing in the case of the 7 people shot to death in Half Moon Bay last month. San Mateo County District Attorney Steve Wagstaff.
The defendant personally entered a plea of not guilty to all charges.
The 66-year-old claims he was bullied and forced to work long hours, but his complaints were ignored. An 11-year-old boy in Winter Park, Florida, has died from an infection he developed days after he twisted his ankle on a treadmill. CBS's Stacy Lynn.
The infection quickly turned deadly when it became the flesh-eating variety, and it traveled through his body and made his brain swell. Dr. John LaPook recently told CBS just how dangerous this can be.
Even with treatment, up to 1 in 3 people with necrotizing fasciitis die from the infection.
Disgraced R&B star R. Kelly could face more prison time.
I'm Tom Foti. Federal prosecutors in Chicago are asking a judge there to give Kelly 25 more years in prison for child pornography and enticement convictions last year. If granted, that would add to the 30 years Kelly recently began serving in a separate case in New York.
S&P futures are down 23. Dow futures off 133. This is CBS News.
You wash your hands, you brush your teeth, but how do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, and germs. And it's why cleaning your nose, the body's air filter, is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less, but the biggest payoff is improved health. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
At Staples, you can count on every project being print perfect, guaranteed.
I need presentations and brochures printed, and they have to be perfect.
Your bounded presentations, brochures with the finest folds, and more will be done right every time. That's our Print Big promise. Now at Staples, get $10 off your document printing and marketing materials order at $50 or more, plus 20% back by a store bonus. Try Staples and see the difference. Ends 2/25. Rewards members only. Bonus must be redeemed in store. See staples.com/stores/printbig for details.
His family says 67-year-old actor Bruce Willis is now suffering from a form of dementia.
There is no treatment or cure for frontotemporal dementia. The condition results in parts of the brain slowly withering away. CBS's Dr. David Akers.
The average life expectancy after a diagnosis is kind of 5 to 6 years. And over time, at the severe level, which he is now, health declines in a very precipitous way.
Last year, it was announced that Bruce Willis was retiring from acting because of another related condition that made it difficult for him to understand and communicate. Steve Futterman, CBS News, Los Angeles.
When Maryland Democrat Jamie Raskin started losing his hair during chemotherapy treatments for cancer, he says he immediately thought of Steven Van Zandt. Inspired by Springsteen's E Street bandmate, Raskin says he started wearing bandanas. When Van Zandt noticed, he sent the congressman 5 from his own collection. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Hi, I'm Tom Connors. Went to Mark Patrick's Hypnosis Seminar February 6, 2019. Nothing worked before. Left there and never smoked again. Amazing. Easy, affordable, and guaranteed. A year later, with my wife Michelle, attended Mark Patrick's weight loss seminar. She lost 18 pounds, and I lost 43 in 8 weeks.
It's true. We smoked 2 packs a day, and nothing worked until Mark Patrick Hypnosis. Now we're losing weight together, eating healthy, full on half the food, crazy, enjoying exercising. Who would have believed Mark Patrick Hypnosis really works?
It's amazing. I can breathe again, my blood pressure went down, and I've got so much energy.
So much energy.
And look great.
Stop smoking. Lose weight now without cravings, irritability, or your money back. Only $49.99 guaranteed. Join Mark Patrick's hypnosis seminar and lose the weight. Stop smoking. Feel great for only $49.99 guaranteed. Sunday, February 26th at the Hilton Garden Inn, Montgomery, East in Montgomery. Weight loss seminar 11 a.m. Registration 10:30 a.m. Stop smoking seminar 2 p.m. Learn more at markpatrickseminars.com. That's right, markpatrickseminars.com. Research shows listeners prefer a personalized experience. So to help you remember, Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance with personalizes app for Amber, who really misses boy bands from the 90s.
Hey girl, I'm the cute one, here to tell you how Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
I'm the heartthrob. The only thing I love more than you is saving. And I'm the other boy in the band everyone forgot about.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty.
Wireless headphones. That'll be $200.
I'll use my Capital One Quicksilver card.
Now that's a hit. You use the Capital One Quicksilver card, which makes you the hero of every purchase. With Quicksilver, you earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase everywhere.
I wanted running music, but unlimited 1.5% cash back is pretty heroic.
Good instincts. Every hero needs a theme song. The Capital One Quicksilver card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Actor portrayal.
Hi, I'm Diane, and my husband Jack has low testosterone.
Jack, I knew something was wrong.
Jack's
I went
got
from feeling energetic and
low
youthful to tired all the
testosterone.
time, not sleeping well.
Jack,
Putting on belly
sorry
fat
about
and
that.
Sex drive was really low too.
The fun, active Heartland lifestyle we always enjoyed was disappearing. Then our sex life declined, and eventually we just stopped.
I had to do something. So Diane and I went to see the sexual health specialists at Montgomery Men's Health. We learned that nearly half of men over 50 suffer from ED and low testosterone.
It was refreshing to hear that one size doesn't fit all. They have a variety of therapies, depending on age, medical condition, and lifestyle. The treatments did wonders for Jack. He's back to the man I fell in love with.
Your first visit to Montgomery Men's Health is only $99. They have multiple treatment options for low T and ED. Book your appointment today. Call 334-440-3663 or book online at montgomerymenshealth.com.
Telling it like it really is.
That's the fact, Jack.
It's the Dan Bongino Show, weekdays from 11 to 2 on News Radio 14.
And we're back. Well, good morning. I hope everybody's feeling pretty good this morning. If you woke up on this side of heaven, you're doing pretty good. I mean, to be on earth. If you're above ground, that's good. That's a good thing. Rather than the ground being above you, that's the second thing. So you have much to be thankful for this morning. So I hope holiday weekend coming up. So we had a lot of holiday weekends in December and in January, but you never have too many holidays. We still haven't caught up with the state of Alabama yet when it comes to getting days off. Yeah, and then that does not even include their personal days off. You work for the state and city. Yesterday the city got off early. I'm still waiting for the rain, the storm to show up. I'm glad it didn't show up because I didn't feel like running down the street after my computer or anything like that anyway. So just want to be thankful for that it didn't come out as bad as they said it may. Of course, I would imagine that they are still saying that the weather could get a little rambunctious today. So let's hope that it stays where it belongs. Okay, I'm just hoping that. Anyway, good morning to you. Hope this day finds you well. Hope everybody is good. There's before I get into anything seriously, there seems to be a phenomenon in America. I've noticed this. I was doing something yesterday, and I went into a couple of stores, and I noticed this, and I cannot figure out what the problem is. I think I got an idea of what's going on here, but now this is one of them subjects you won't hear me talk about too often unless I really think that it's absolutely relevant to what's going on today. And here's the one thing that in America, if you come from someplace else and you put your business in this country, which you have a right to do that. Hey, listen, if you're motivated to do it, that's fine. That's great, and wish you all the luck in the world. But if you happen to be from someplace else, it seems that there's a certain group that will give you uh, more respect, or at least try to do business with you. And now I don't know if that is because some of these people really strategically put their businesses in certain kinds of communities or not. I don't know why it is, but they seem to come here, you know, uh, just about everybody come here with one horse and a Cadillac. And nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with that. But there is one phenomenon that I cannot quite figure out. And that is all the time I have been in business and at least trying here, trying there. Um, it does seem to me, really does seem to me that when black folks have a business that's predominantly black, uh, who are from America, who from here, they don't really seem to get the same respect as other businesses. And I'm wondering, is that a cultural thing, or is that a or 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 do we concentrate on too much who comes in the door? I don't care who came through the door. I just want the money. Yeah, let's just do the business. Now, I don't know, but it does seem that every race and kind and creed can come to the hood, put up a business, except black folks. We always, we got the sales tax, the state tax, the federal tax, the city tax, the county tax, and the black tax. And I'm wondering, what's the black tax? Black tax is the tax you got to give to brothers because you happen to be black, and it's called the hookup tax. That kind of thing. You got to. And I had a lady come to my store one day. Right? She came to my store one day. She said, "Well, I can get that same computer from Walmart, same price." I said, "Is it the same price?" Yeah. So why would you go all the way to Walmart when I got it right here? And she left out the store, and I wanted to leave my ankle in her tail because therein lies one of the biggest problems. But she would rather pay. Wait a minute. She'd rather pay somebody else the same amount of money for the same computer, and not me. I never could understand it. So, and I think this is the question: why is it so difficult for black folks to have businesses in America? You know, I just want. I mean, we're just as smart as everybody else. I mean, so why is it? But to tell you the truth, the difficulty sometimes does not come from people who don't look like me. It comes from people who look like me. And why is it so difficult? First of all, it's difficult for any small business. If you can make it through 5 years, you'll probably be around at least 15 to 20. But that first 5 years of business is a tough one. It's a tough one. Now, one of the things also, just to be fair here, one of the things I think the minority businesses, they think that people owe them their business because they happen to be the same color, and that's not true. And that's just a bigger insult as people walking through my door thinking I owe them a discount. So I was just wondering, I got into a situation yesterday in businesses that I said, wow, you know, wow, I don't. It does seem to be a difficult task more for my business than it does any other business in this town. And again, a lot of that hell comes from folks who look like me. And so I don't know. I'm just, it's a phenomenon. I mean, I was surprised one day when I was coming down Eastern Bypass and I saw a Vietnamese business over there. Hey, not against Vietnamese, but it was kind of ironic that a few years ago we were fighting them. I don't know. They took some 14 portions down here. If you have any, advice on that, let me know. Come on, who's this? Yes, I'm doing fine. Ed, why do you listen? Why do you listen to me in the morning? Because I sure get tired of your whining. Why do you listen? I mean, listen to somebody else. We got a bunch of people on the radio first thing in the morning. You don't really have to listen to me, Ed. You can. That dial has many. That dial has many things on it. So Ed, why do you listen to me in the morning? Oh, okay. Well, don't love me so much though. Don't love me so much because all you do is whine every morning. Yeah, you do, Ed. Ed, see you later. I've had enough of that this morning. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. So F-35s, right? Uh-huh. I thought we had some. I thought we don't have one or two. Right, right, right. Well, let me well, I'll find out something. I'll find out something about that. I thought we had some out there in Maxwell already. Mm. Oh, okay. Well, let me. Yeah. I'll get on that. Yeah, I'll get on that for you. I'll find out what the deal is on that for you. All right, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, you too. Yeah, 'cause I thought we had F-35s here already. Let me take one more call. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Okay, so let me get this right. Now let me get this right. Let me get this right. So gutter politics that led to some of the greatest economics in the history of America. People had a job. Wait. My gas didn't keep going up. My light bill didn't keep going up. My money was worth something, but we rather have nice politics and no money. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Well, everybody's a taxpayer now. You know. Yeah. 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 Mm. Well, right. So wait a minute. Now let me ask you a question. Wait a minute. I don't want you to go away yet. Name something that is better off under the current president. And how I don't blame. I don't want to pay taxes either. If I can figure out a way out of it, I would too. And the rich man give jobs, poor folks. Oh, okay. Now let me ask you a question. If the law said if you lost a certain amount of money in the last few years, you don't. Okay. Why don't you just say you don't like the guy? Just say you don't like him. Yeah, just say you don't like him. Just say you don't. Say I don't like Trump. But so why are you arguing about his money? That's his money. Yeah. Okay. Hey, I almost let you go. I almost let you go a couple minutes ago. So now we're gonna continue that letting go. Anyway, I appreciate it. You know, Larry, no problem. We're goodbye. I don't know why it is. We'll be back after this.
It's First Alert Weather Forecast. News Radio 1440.
Technology. Dell Technologies President's Day business event starts now with savings on select performance PCs powered by 12th Gen Intel Core processors, savings on essential accessories, and free shipping. Call Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK Dell. Very cold and raw end to the work week. The rain ending very early this morning. Temperature stationary though, 40s and low 50s with strong north winds. The wind dies down with cold, upper 20s to low 30s. Saturday sunshine, highs into the mid 50s for the cold day. And in the 30s Saturday night, we'll be down into the 60s on Sunday with 70s by Monday. That's your First Alert forecast with WSFA Chief Meteorologist Josh Johnson on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Right now, things are looking pretty good. Nothing's been reported by the authorities that would send you on an alternate route. You keep listening, and we'll keep you posted with the latest and the most accurate traffic conditions on the radio. Incredible values are at Premier Place. Shop Kids Fashion, GNC, T-Mobile, Goodwill, and more. Premier Place in Franklin and other great McClinton and Company development. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch traffic, this is major delay. Call the traffic.
Growing up in rural Alabama, John Lewis was denied the right to vote. On March 7th, 1965, he joined a march from Selma to Montgomery. 5 months later, President Johnson signed the Voting Rights Act into law. We salute civil rights activist John Lewis during Black History Month.
It's a great time to visit Larry Puckett Chevrolet in Prattville. With the largest used car inventory in the river region, it's a great time to buy. We've got a tremendous selection of late model vehicles that give you like-new quality without new sticker pricing. The time to buy is now. As the new inventory picks up, they've got to make space. That means deal, deals, and more deals for you. Visit Larry Puckett Chevrolet in Prattville or shop online at LarryPuckett.com. Larry Puckett Chevrolet, where the customers do the talking.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you, it finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Hey, good morning. You're in the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I can't sell it. We have to put your cash back every gallon of gas you buy.
Are you saying actually only gas with the upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time you gas. I'm thinking like $200 to $300.
That's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the upside app now.
Download the free upside app now to earn a week cash back every time you buy gas. So, 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime with your bank account. Just download the free upside app and use promo code WIN for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code WIN.
My job, finances, everything's so crazy. It's just unfairly controlled.
Sam is smart about money, a free online resource from the nonprofit National Endowment for Financial Education. Get empowered. Reach your financial goals. Visit samican.org.
Telling it like it really is.
That's the fact, Jack!
It's the Dan Bongino Show, weekdays from 11 to 2 on News Radio 1440.
All right then, 860-1440. We want to call up talk to each other. I got a lot of things to talk about. Tuberville made the news, which I totally agree with Senator Tuberville in his position in this issue. Let me see. Good morning. Who's here? Good morning. I'm doing fine. Yeah. Government doesn't government does not create jobs, but what they do, unlike the current president in the White House, they do create an atmosphere where it's easier for businesses, small businesses like you and I and things like that, to get a business started without all the regulations. When the first thing that the president did when he got in office was cut the pipeline and put thousands of people out of a job. Thousands of them. Well, the government doesn't make jobs. But governments don't make jobs. I know, except government jobs. And wait a minute. The black unemployment was 3% when Trump was in office. Again, first of all, if you don't have a job, any job is good paying. Because they have to fill out they have the employer fill out a document. That's how they do it. Every job that pays. Listen. Every job is a good job. Okay. Again, they also get more money. Okay. Government Government does not make jobs. All right, appreciate it. I got you. I got you. Government don't make jobs. Okay. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Yes. Good morning. No, King. Why should we? Mm, mm-mm. No, no, don't. No. I do. Yeah, I do. I ain't mad at rich people. I don't know. I ain't mad at rich people. What for rich people? Poor people wouldn't have a job, so I'm good. Mm, yeah. Uh, well, thank you. Didn't expect that one. Anyway, good morning to you. Just to name a couple of companies that came back to reinvested in America during Trump tenure. Dow Chemical is one of them. I remember that. Uh, Translux came back to America. Sprint reinvested in America. A bunch of General Motors Company reinvested. Carrier came back to America. IBM came back. Okay, I'm just saying a bunch of a bunch of companies came back to America under Trump, and now they're ready to leave again because we keep trying to run them out of business by taxing the hell out of them. So I'm just saying, it is what it is. Let me see. I don't know how we got on this one today. Who's been in the longest? Who's been in the longest? Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's wrong? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They pay most of the tax. Okay, that ain't their fault. That's our fault. I got you. It's false. Wait a minute now. But every president since Nixon, I mean, every president just about since Nixon. Listen, I don't ever believe we had a balanced budget. I don't ever believe we haven't had one in 50 years. Yeah. Okay, now let me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right, right. Well, but listen. Right, but nobody who goes in the White House comes out bad off. They all get over. They all we pay them for the rest of their lives. And listen, again, we haven't had a balanced budget. Clinton lied and said we had one, but we didn't. I mean, come on. And we need listen. If we need some more money, we go to the street and put stuff. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait a minute. It's not rosy, but let me tell you what poor people do often. Let me tell you what we do, and I'm one of us, the poor folks, because we didn't come up with the idea. Because we were sat home and drinking beer, watching football and basketball, while they out there thinking of how to make some money. We blame them because they got rich. I'm not mad at them. Yeah, right. Yes. Tell me I said how. Mm. Absolutely. Uh, All right, appreciate it. Again, you can't get mad because they worked and we didn't. Good morning. Listen, I have been relegated to. I can't say anything about my commander in chief. You can pick your friend, but you can't pick your parents or your commander in chief. Good morning. Who's this? Yeah. Yeah. I, I got you, man. But you keep going back to my be going back. To me, I like you. Good. One more call. I take a break. Good morning. Who's this? Pretty good. How are you? Mm-hmm. 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 That's an answer. Yeah, I don't know how far we're willing to go. If we want, if find ourselves in World War III, I don't know. That's a tough one. But now, but now, if we call ourselves the peacemakers, I believe that Russia invaded them. And I don't think that it's fair that Russia does that to a smaller country. I think that, well, you make a point. Listen, you make a point. You make a point. I don't know. You know, I don't know. But we can't police the whole world now. We can't. We can't. Somebody's going to be left out no matter what. Well, let me ask them though. So are we to leave these people at the mercy of Russia? Hmm.
Okay. Hey, appreciate it. One thing about America, everybody's got a choice, everybody's got a voice, and everybody's got a choice. We'll be back right after these messages. So hang on. We'll be back.
Sponsored by AC by Luquire. AC by Luquire is celebrating 40 years of comfort. They've proudly serviced the river region since 1983. Contact them for your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. Visit acbyluquire.com for a list of services and offers today. That's acbyluquire.com. License number 84417.
Josh Johnson here. A cold and raw end to the work week. The rain ending very early this morning. Temperatures stationary, though, upper 40s and low 50s with a strong north breeze. Tonight, the wind dies down and it's cold, upper 20s to low 30s. Saturday, sunshine, highs only in the mid-50s, still a cold day. Back in the mid-30s Saturday night, we'll be down into the 60s on Sunday with 70s returning. That's your first alert forecast. I'm WSFA Chief Meteorologist Josh Johnson on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. We've got a new accident, Taylor Road at Halcyon, so please use caution there. Also, reminder, Alabama Power is going to shut down the eastbound lane of Vaughn Road at Chantilly due to a power line being down, so avoid that area. The Front Porch Grill in Millbrook, that's where friends meet, good food is served, and no one is a stranger. Stop by and enjoy an atmosphere that's quickly becoming a thing of the past. The Front Porch Grill, Deatsville Highway in Millbrook. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch traffic, this is Major Delay.
Why are you driving around town on old bald tires? Do you like living dangerously? Say no to old, bald, and dangerous. For all your tire needs, Chico's Auto Pros, 239-9510.
When it comes to equipment, you don't have to pay more to get more. At SunSouth, we strive to provide the best customer service along with the best equipment. And right now, you can own quality John Deere equipment from SunSouth with 0% interest for 60 months. That's right, 0% interest for 60 months on top models, including John Deere 1 Series, 3 Series, and even 5 Series tractors. For the equipment to meet your needs, visit SunSouth, equipment for those that do.
Restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Expires February 28, 2023.
One search engine is used by 9 out of 10 consumers. Int, the name begins with a G. And there are hundreds of things that go into being ranked highly by that engine. Your website, your business profile, even your social accounts. A couple of slip-ups and you find yourself on page 7. But at Cumulus Boost, we have the experts and resources to fix what's wrong and boost your findability so you can rank higher than your competition. Get started today at cumulusboost.com. CUMULUS boost.com.
The sun may be bearing down, but that doesn't mean that outside activities stop. And overdoing it in Alabama's extreme temperatures and high humidity can have serious consequences. When temperatures go up, so does the risk for heat illness. Heat exhaustion and heat stroke tend to be two of the most common forms of heat-related illnesses. Heat exhaustion is the milder form and can occur after exposure to high temperatures and lack of fluids, but it isn't something to be taken lightly. Heat exhaustion can easily progress into a more serious illness like heat stroke, which can damage the brain and other vital organs and even cause death. Heat stroke, sometimes called a sunstroke, occurs when the body is unable to cool itself down. Protect yourself from heat-related illnesses by drinking plenty of water while outside, staying indoors during extreme heat, and eliminating strenuous activities during the hottest part of the day. This message brought to you by the Alabama Department of Public Health and this station.
From time to time, parents occasionally ask,
is it safe for my children to participate in high school sports?
A better question might be,
is it safe for my children not to participate in high school sports?
Statistics show that teenagers are likely to be healthier and stay healthier as adults if they play a sport in high school. Participating in a high school sport builds and maintains strong bones, muscles, and joints. High school athletes are also more likely to develop good eating habits. High school athletes not only have stronger bodies, their self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-discipline are strengthened too. So insightful parents aren't asking,
Is it safe for my children to participate in high school sports?
instead they're asking.
Hey, what time is the game tonight?
This message presented by the Alabama High School Athletic Association and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
He's the voice of the conservative millennial.
Ben Shapiro.
The Ben Shapiro Show, tonight at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it.
Our number 314, if you want to call us or whatever's on your mind. I don't know how I got on. I was just talking about why it seems that everybody can come to America, open up a business, and be prosperous. Nobody really says anything, but there are minority businesses. Hell, I won't say minority. Hell, everyone is minority. Black businesses seem to really have. We have two. And that's those that are against us and those that sometimes look like us. So we catch hell. And I just wondered why. But you can come from India. Where you come from, you can run a business and you can put that business in the hood and they are successful. I don't know. It is an interesting situation to be in. 7:48 morning. It's an interesting situation to be in. Why is it that some groups of people can come in and come to the black community and start the business? I mean, America really is about business. It's about business. I must admit, this is probably one of the few countries in the whole wide world where you come up with an idea. Just think about this for a second. Look at the web. Remember the web before we had the World Wide Web, right? I said nobody's going to be able to make money on this. Well, the problem is I was wrong. And there are people who actually made money not selling one particular thing, but a service in the web. The internet has created multi-millionaires out of people. And so while we're sitting home, football or whatever we're doing, and somebody else is out there trying to come up with an idea and they have to be successful at it, we cannot get mad at people who work harder than we did. And I tell you what, my son tells me all the time, if you wasn't getting that military check, you work harder too. He's absolutely right. And I probably could have been a little bit better off than I am. And I said, I got lazy. And I wasn't motivated. So I'm not gonna blame the guy who rides by me and JP in a Maserati or a Bentley. Me and JP, we happy. We're just rolling down the road. We happy. We don't care about the Maserati. And if you really want a Maserati, then get out there and do something to get it. I don't want no $1 million house. That's the cash you don't like. I want that. So you got to be comfortable where you are. Let's stop ragging on people. I love rich people. I do. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Good morning, on air. Yeah, okay, me too. I hope one of them changes you. Change a little bit. That's all I'm asking. It changed a little bit. Anyway, 860-1440. Okay, here's why I like rich people. I'm just gonna make it system. You got three guys sitting outside a room. You got if you put three guys in a room that are broke, totally broke, don't have a nothing. You put them in that room, the two guys in the room broke, and you leave them in there for about an hour, and you come back. When you open the door, what do you have? Think harder now for a second. You got two guys that are broke, totally broke. don't have nothing. You put them in a room and you leave them there for 2 hours. What you got? So you come back. What are you going to have? Come on, somebody answer the question. The two broke guys in a room. What you got? Come on, 860-1440. What you got? Okay. Well, I'll go on to something else and somebody can answer that question. Because, see, I know what you got. When you put two broke guys in a room, what do you have? Okay. Move right along to something else. When somebody answers that question, then I'll go to my other part. But somebody's got to answer that question first. When you put two broke men in a room and you close the door, you come back an hour later, what you got? What day is it today? It's a national holiday. Well, it's a national commemoration day today. And one of the days that today is Random Act of Kindness Day. That's right, Random Act of Kindness. So go out, want to change the world? We'll start with a random act of kindness. Okay, and do it mainly for somebody you don't know. Okay, do something. Somebody. Analog to Digital TV Day. Okay then. Brazil Carnival Day. Champion Crab Race Day. I don't don't really know what a champion crab looks like. But hey, so be it. It is February the 17th Revolution Day. That's right. Look back at the events of the Libyan Revolution and how it changed the nation. Kosovo Independence Day. Okay. Rewind the hands of time and close in on Kosovo's historic road to freedom. Libyan Revolution Day. That's right. That's right. The bloody revolt that shook and catapulted Libya to freedom. My Way Day. That's what it is. My Way Day. The crowd is aboard. Live from your own live by your own rules on My Way Day. Now that'll get you unemployed though. So don't go too far out with that one. National Cabbage Day. Get your kitchen, get real as we explore the unexplored world of cabbages. Now I must tell you, I used to take a beat down at home because I wouldn't eat cabbage. I would not eat. I'd hold them in my mouth. I wouldn't eat them, not for all the tea in China. I got a bunch of butt whoopings over cabbage. But, Mama, wherever you happen to be at right now, I want you to know it worked. Because I love the hell out of some cabbage now. I do. As long as I got some cornbread, I can eat the cabbage. Okay, I don't know. Some of them beat downs work. So, okay, I appreciate it. Because now I love me some cabbage. Put a little vinegar over in them, a little cornbread over them, a little sauce over there. Oh, yeah. We can eat ourselves some good cabbage. I can't cook them, but I believe in eating them. I do. National Cafe au Lait Day. Treat your taste buds to this warm, heavenly delight of National Cafe au Lait Day, whatever that means. National Caregivers Day. We honor the individuals who selfishly provide physical and emotional support for those of us who are in need of that service. And we do. You're talking about a bunch of people who never really get their props. It is those guys that work at the nursing homes, work at the hospitals, the nurses who give you a hand when you can't even find your hand. So we want to thank those heroes of our nation. National Caregivers Day. We salute you. National Public Science Day. I don't know what that means. Get acquainted with some of the science topics and issues that influence our everyday lives, such as H2O. National Tennis Pro Day. I don't care. Here's one. No one eats alone today. So when you go to the club or when you go to the McDonald's or somewhere, you just grab a seat next to a kid who are in school. Grab a seat, sit with the loneliest kid, and share your meal with him or her, and create a bond there. Okay. Now, one more thing. Who Shall I Be Day. Let us explore the importance of setting future goals and start working for a brighter future. Okay, that's right. Who Shall I Be Day. World Human Spirit Day. That's right. Celebrate World Human Spirit Day in Zenful fashion. Meditate, be thankful, and stay confident. Okay, whatever you do, don't ever give up. Okay. Now, it seems that Tommy Tuberville wants to, and I agree with 100% with him. He wants to stop this trans crap going on in our military. Absolutely. Your job in the military is not to change your sex from one to the other. Your job is to grab a gun, get in the tank, whatever you got to do, defend this country. And if you're confused about your sexuality, you may be confused in that foxhole. Who the hell, what country are you for? So no. Stop that crap. Okay. You don't join the military to get a free operation. Okay. You join the military to protect this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. So Tommy Tuberville has got it right again. Okay. I like Tommy. I really did. First, I didn't think he was going to make a good a good senator. But you know what? The guy, the guy is kind. Common sense can never be replaced. Never be replaced. And Tommy Tuberville has plenty of it. That's what I'm talking about. Tommy! Hey, because I got to get him on the show. But I'll go and one more hour. I'm having fun today for some reason. But okay, again, you put two broke guys in a room. You open the door. What you got? I expect somebody to tell me that when I come back. Okay, two broke men. None of them got jack. Neither of them got anything. So you put them in a room. You let them sit there for an hour. You open the door. What you got? There's an answer to this that may fool you. We'll be back.
News update. Radio 430.
Officials say that a weapon was found. We don't know what kind of weapon it was, but we do know that nobody was hurt. School officials and police. Michigan State University police said the suspect that mass shooting on campus was found with a note containing a possible motive. Investigators said the suspect felt slighted by coworkers or business he used to work for, but it's too soon to know for sure that that's what's led him to shoot 8 people. Shooting, they also had 2 handguns and dozens of rounds of ammunition. More than $52.6 million to address contaminants in drinking water. Money is coming from the environmental bipartisan infrastructure law. Clean water in rural and rural.
WLWIA, the Ben Shapiro Show, heard on 95.1 HD3 FM, Montgomery, news media station. This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. In an hour from now, 5 former Memphis police officers are scheduled to make their first court appearance in the brutal arrest and death of FedEx worker last month. Correspondent Jim Kursula has the details.
The 5 black officers each face several charges, including second-degree murder and aggravated assault and kidnapping. They were fired after a Memphis police department investigation into the January 7th arrest of Nichols, a 29-year-old black man, in a hospital 3 days later.
A new plea from President Volodymyr Zelensky. The world leaders meeting in Munich. He's urging them to fast-track new aid to Ukraine.
We need to hurry up. We need the speed of our agreement, speed of our delivery to strengthen our speed of decisions to limit Russian potential.
Vice President Harris among the attendees, the Wall Street Journal says top oversight officials want to send auditors and investigators to Ukraine's war zone to track the assistance. President Biden admitted those mystery objects shot down over the U.S. and Canada last weekend were harmless. Correspondent Tammy McCormick says hope of finding the debris is fading.
The objects came down in remote areas or in extreme conditions. Canadian authorities have now ended their search for the object that came down in Lake Huron, citing deteriorating weather and a low probability of recovery. Search efforts are continuing in Yukon, but that's being hampered by mountains and snow. The U.S. has so far reported no debris recovered from the other object shot down over northern Alaska.
Spain's High Court has just agreed to extradite a British citizen wanted by the U.S. in a Twitter hack 2 years ago that compromised the accounts of several American politicians, including President Biden's and former President Obama's. The same day, EPA Administrator Michael Regan visited the site of the toxic train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio. The rail operator got more bad news. CBS's Roxana Sabiri.
Norfolk Southern's problems are growing. Yesterday, the company's trains derailed outside of Detroit. Authorities say one of the train cars was carrying hazardous material, liquid chlorine. But the back car was never returned, and there were no leaks or spills.
An all-star catcher and baseball Hall of Fame broadcasters died. Tim McCarver won 2 World Series titles with the Cardinals in the 1960s. He was one of the few players to play in the majors in 4 different decades. Well, he retired in 1980 and became a TV analyst for a record 24 World Series. Tim McCarver was 81, the Hall of Fame says. He died of heart failure. Dow futures are down 118. This is CBS News.
You know, it's true. Difficult times have a way of focusing us. We have to think about what matters most, people's spending and healthcare. No doubt, this is why so many people are joining MediShare right now. MediShare is a trusted way to save up to 50% on your monthly healthcare costs. More than 400,000 people have already made the switch. It's pretty obvious why, too, especially now during this challenging season. With healthcare costs and out-of-pocket expenses going up, it can save you a lot. It's $500 per month. And MediShare is a Christian healthcare sharing ministry that's worked politically for 29 years. There are different options to choose from to fit your budget. I'll give you the number here in a second, and if you call, you can get a price within 2 minutes. Maybe now. You click it to me to switch. Right? Here you go. 866-88. 866-88. 866-88.
So far, so good for Tiger's latest comeback.
Tiger Woods ended strong in the first round of the Genesis Invitational. He gave it a little bit of a pull, but catches the left side of the hole, ending with 3 straight birdies. He's 5 shots off the lead in his first tournament since last year's British Open. He said later he was trying to calm the crowd down all day. He was appreciative of the crowd, and the finish was nice. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Well, fans who can't make it to the Masters in the spring can eat like they're there. This year's Taste of the Masters hosting kit includes classic egg salad and pimento cheese for sandwiches, plus pork barbecue, chips, and cookies, and souvenir cup. You can pre-order at tasteofthemasters.com and tune in. CBS or Paramount Plus, April 6th. Deborah Rodriguez.
Notice consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You may not be required to pay it all back because there are special programs now in effect that will significantly reduce the amount you will owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. These programs, which the credit card companies like to keep secret, make use to aid American consumers struggling with overwhelming credit card debt by offering tremendous savings and real debt relief. The Credited Debt Relief has established a special hotline for you to call and learn what savings you qualify for. With qualified consumers with over $1 billion in debt that are incorporated with the Better Business Bureau. So get it right. Get the relief you need during these hard economic times. For this free information, call the Accredited Debt Relief hotline now. Call 800-205-3400. 800-205-3400. 800-205-3400. Thanks for checking. How are you doing? without cravings, irritability, weight, or your money back. Only $49.99 guaranteed. Also, lose all the weight you want for only $49.99 guaranteed. Mark Patrick seminars. Hypnosis destroy online habits, link eating binges, overeating, stress eating, and lose the weight. Seminar Sunday, February 26th at the Hilton Garden Inn Montgomery, East in Montgomery. Stop smoking Center at 2 p.m. Good luck seminar 11 a.m. Sign up at markpatrickseminars.com. The new year's in motion. What are you? It's pain to see you from we love the Good Feet Store's art support are designed to improve performance and alleviate, even eliminate your foot, knee, hip, or back pain. And that's by popular demand, the Good Feet Store is giving away a free pair of premium shoes with a qualified purchase. That's a $140 value. Stop in your local Good Feet Store today. Try before you buy. You've got nothing to lose. The local store at goodfeet.com.
Yes. Hey, Jim, everything okay? Did you see that catch? Yeah, I'm happy about the touchdown. Just things are kind of off with me and Tiffany.
Hey, what's going on?
It's a little embarrassing, but I'm not making it happen in the bedroom. What's going on?
Hey, same problem. But man, I started going to Montgomery Men's Health, and boom, our sex life improved. Plus, I started taking testosterone. And I really more energy. The people at Montgomery Men's Health are real testosterone and eating specialists. They have multiple things to suit your situation. You definitely helped me. I could go the distance every time. It says it's better. You can look up online or just call. Your first visit to Montgomery Men's Health is only $99. 444-3664. Or book online at MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
On Sean Hannity, Sundays at 3 p.m. for the Encore Show.
Chinese Russians don't fear Joe Biden.
On News Radio 1440.
How time flies. Good morning, everybody. Well, I got some, in this job sometime it's an amazing job to have, but there are sad moments in this job, and I have the responsibility of well, sharing this with some of the folks here. First of all, there are some people grieving this morning who have lost some of their loved ones, and we're going to send out our condolences to the Cook family and the Foster family who live here in Montgomery, who have relatives down there in Milton, Florida. This morning, I know they've got some they have to do what we all must do, I guess, is sometimes realize that we lose loved ones. But I know, and they know, that God gives us the power to overcome just about anything if we just believe. And so we send out our prayers and condolences to those who Cook and the Cook family and the Foster family. I don't know if that's the same Cook family that used to be the barber over here on at the Cook Plaza over here. But good morning to them. I know some of the folks live here in Montgomery, and some of them are on the road traveling to participate in the homegoing of the relative this morning. So we and good morning to Pastor Patricia. But so we're going to say good morning to those folks, and God bless all of them. It's a tough day, but I always say I always say this one thing when I find out that people left us. Never be sad because they left. Be glad because they came. And I think you look at that and you can see that in a different way. It's tough, but you remember the memories because that's where the love of that person lives within you. So as long as you remember them, they'll never be forgotten. Again, thank God for the journey that they came and shared your lives, and now they're waiting on you. Hopefully. Okay? Never be sad to see them go. Thank God that they came. Anyway, time flies, Whew. We're talking about something that's equalizer. Anyway, good morning to all of you. Hope that they find you well. I hate those things. When my sister passed, yeah, you guys just don't know how hard it was for me to put on the bed in those few days. I got back. It was. Whew. But I didn't have it. And who knows? I may have been depressed somewhere. It's been crazy. So I'm good. Anyway, 860-4240, 8:13 in the morning. There are other things to talk about too. I got plenty of things written up here too, but we'll just go through it all. Good morning. Let me see. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Good morning. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, appreciate that. And I do wonder sometimes why it's so difficult for us to stay in business, and it's tough. And for the folks who have done it, let's see, Mr. Calhoun did it for a long time. Um, let's see, Alfred C. Wright has been in business for a while. Those are the exceptions, not the rules. But there are some other businesses too. My good friends, American Financial Services, has been around. Thomas does financial stuff, and he does all that stuff he does over there that he does that I don't know anything about. He does those kinds of things. So taxes and all those things. I think he does wills. I don't know if he does wills or not, but I know he does taxes and stuff like that. So he's excellent at what he does. Um, I think now I went by Granny's. There was a new restaurant. There was a new restaurant on the Southern Boulevard, on Eastern Boulevard, or that's the north, whichever part it is that down there, right next to Dairy Queen on Atlanta Highway. And I went over there the other day to get something to eat, and they were closed. So I don't know if they're closed permanently or not. I don't know, but I went over there trying to get some of that good dressing. But I got to tell you something, and they have never advertised with me because I guess they don't really need to. But I got to tell you, I went to that place on Decatur. What is the name of that place? That was the best dressing, and I mean it was hot. I mean it was good. I was over there trying to beg my way onto a board, But I mean, that food is good. I'm telling you, Lord, I was like got up in the middle of the night trying to go back over there, dressing and stuff. I mean, that was, and it was hot. I mean, I'm telling you, I forgot the name of the place right there on Decatur Street, someplace, but we went there the other day, me and a couple of buddies of mine, and oh yeah, and Chris's hot dog. I was over there the other day too. But what is the name of that place over there on Decatur? No, it's in North Decatur, wherever it is over there. Anyway, I can't think of the name of it at the moment, but it is an outstanding place to have dinner. So we got some great business that's been around a long time in this city, but we got some. But it still amazes me though that everybody that comes from overseas can come to the hood, no matter what city, and make oodles and boodles of money and then move to Sturbridge. I ain't mad at them. Don't get me wrong. I'd do the same thing if I had to. Good morning. Yes, sir. Yes. Right. Oh, okay. So that's why I thought they were out there already. My bad. Okay. Yes. Well, now you're talking about. Well, he killed the license thing that they have. He didn't just go in and make them move the pipeline, but he did take away the leases. He did this. Right, who had to bring it through? Okay, well, that still would have gave people jobs, right? But they're gonna hire some Americans though. Now they're gonna hire Americans over there. Yeah, I thought it was 3%. Now I guess we can argue about that because my point was 3%. Well, don't ain't blacks included in everybody? Well, no, that's what. Yeah. So they both lying. So everybody lying. So, yes. Somebody lying over there too. But you know why? I mean, more blacks live down south than any place in America. Uh, I thought everybody was black in D.C. except the people in the White House. Well, I don't know, but again, I don't. I yeah. Well, they've been playing. Yeah, but most folks who work there, the ones who work there, don't live there. They live on the outskirts, Arlington and then Virginia and Maryland. Well, I'm looking at. Okay. Now, wait a minute. Now, listen to this. Okay, the job. This is an article from 2019. The jobless rate for Hispanic hit a record 3.9% in September, while African Americans maintained its lowest rate at 5.5%. Okay, okay. Now, I guess I thought it was 3%. Thought that's what they said. Yeah. Well, five. Well, hey, listen, 5% is pretty good. 5% is pretty good. All right. I can't complain about 5%. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, but I don't blame him for charging us a little bit for it. I mean, we get a whole lot of. Wait a minute, but TRICARE is like 30 something bucks a month. So, right? But I mean, I ain't. Yeah, well, that's true too. But everybody pays for everything they get. It is just, yeah, we all pay. Yeah, right. Well, and we did, and we did. Well, Trump ain't, I'm gonna get Trump a pat. Trump ain't never served in uniform, so hey, he's civilian. Yeah, yeah. Well, wait a minute, wait a minute. Even after Obamacare, medical insurance is high as I don't know what. So if I got to pay $33 a month for it, listen, I'm good. Okay. What do you want to do for? Because I think people need access. People need access to health care. Yeah. Yeah, they lied to us on that. Yeah. Yeah, they lied to us on that. Yeah. I mean, listen. I mean, Trump. Listen, I still like Trump. Trump, just like every other man, though, his lips are cut like mine. So we. But I think his intentions would do well. He still cared more about America than anybody. Yeah, well, okay. Hey, I gotta take a break. We'll be back at 8:24 in the morning. Listen, Trump is a good man. I mean, he ain't a perfect man, but if it's him and Biden one more time, I'd vote for Trump. But if DeSantis gets in there, I'm on the DeSantis roll. But if it's Trump, and Biden, no. Oh yeah, Biden. Woo, yeah, without a question. With my eyes closed, it can be dark and pitch black at night. I go out and vote twice, like Democrats do, for Trump. But I hope Trump stays home. We'll do it.
Turn on your radio. Here's the Sean Hannity Morning Minute. And what I'm interpreting it is this. They got humiliated by the communist Chinese, and then they came. And then anything that was in the sky, without even identifying what it is, they just decided we're just going to shoot this sucker right out of the sky, and this way we can't be criticized again.
You shot down three things, Joe, objects, and you don't have a clue what you shot down. And that's because you didn't shoot down the one that you're saying now that you knew was coming into our airspace, that you knew was from China, and you look like, you look weak and foolish on the stage. As the events of the previous days have shown us almost, will always act to protect the interests of the American people. This is the biggest screw up of all time. Check out the Sean Hannity radio show later today, right here. You can get windows worthy of a presidential suite without inflating your budget. You can transform any room with new window treatments from our friends at Blinds.com. Now shop huge discounts on blinds, and shades, and shutters, and so much more. Plus, you can rest easy with their 100% satisfaction guarantee. So shop Blinds.com President's Day sale right now for up to 45% off everything plus doorbusters. Save up to 45% off site-wide now at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of pay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
This is what makes you want to do it over the medical venture. Only Monday through Friday to a new content show for a new generation. We'll talk to influencers and newsmakers
a good night's sleep. We'll take the time to show you how a mattress is made and what supports you and gives you comfort. Then let you make the decision on what's best for you. Whether you need an inexpensive mattress or a great night's sleep, we have you covered. Shop the Better Sleep Sale and have the $400 off on homegrown collection.
Great night's sleep. Here's my thing next to American Floor. Hey folks, this is Jody.
Hey, Tracy from the Rustic Outlet at American Expo.
Our new warehouse is getting close to being ready. This means we have inventory that has to do.
This is another discounted
We can only reduce from 25% off already low at the price.
Oh man, I have never hanged it. You shouldn't pick at your toes. Daddy says I'm going swimming. Speaking of Daddy, it's time to remind people how important it is to feed the diapers. Eat things like tender fish and butter. If a person is diabetic,
I don't feel
it's not 75. Happy feet.
Medical prevention is worth it. Brian Cook, medical oncologist, with a major job to work on small problems in the future to help prevent them from exam, a number of publications. Brian Cook, 265-75 locations in Montgomery, New York, on Facebook, and New York Picture.
Great time to visit Larry Puckett Chevrolet with the largest car inventory in the region. It's a great time to buy. They've got a tremendous amount of vehicles that put you up in quality without sticker pricing. A time to buy is new at the new inventory. So they've got to make space. That means deals, and more deals for you. Visit Larry Puckett Chevrolet or shop online at LarryPuckett.com. Larry Puckett Chevrolet, where the customer is.
We start little and fast on the draw with Mark Levin this afternoon at 5 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
Okay, I'm a 70s baby. I'm a 50s. Almost made it to 1960, but I was kind of early. I was impatient again. I'm 57, so what can I tell you? 860-4214. I'm here on this call. Name that cafe. I live at Davis Cafe. Davis Cafe. That is some good food down there. I tell you, man, that was the best breakfast I've been tasting in a long time. Come on, who's this? Yes. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, me too. What transgender? Lewinsky. Yeah, yeah, she was the one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was a lot. Mm. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah. Yes, yes, right. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes. Right, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Warnock. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, but she wasn't preaching though, was she? Oh, well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, I hear, yeah, but she ain't a preacher, so okay. Uh, Good morning. Who's this? That's only because y'all wouldn't let him. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning. No, but I tell you what, man, that's some good food down there. I mean, I had dressing and chicken and it was hot. I rarely have I ever got food that hot in a restaurant, but it was good. Man, I tell you what, I'm going to go back down there. I'm waiting for they got a 2 for 1. Amen to that, brother. I entered. That's right. That's right. Absolutely. And the bottom line is that they taken from our bottom line. Now listen. Somebody told me to tell you that your caller forgot Trump let a virus in this country. Well, Trump, that virus was already here when Trump got in. Okay, so I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah. You're doing great. Happy President's Day, whichever one you like or don't like. I ain't true case about none of them lately. But good morning. Who's this? Pretty good. Oh, well, you need to call her, brother, after I get off air here. Now, when you say it's going kaput, but when you say it's going kaput, what do you mean? Okay, is this right? Is this a USB keyboard? What, have you tried another keyboard? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it's time. Yeah, it's time. Okay, give me a holler when I get out. Let's see what I can find you. All right, appreciate it. 860-1440. What can I tell you, folks? That's my side hustle sometimes when I'm totally broke. 860-1440 is the number here. Actually, I'm like a technician at large. You know, I don't really do it full time anymore. I just do it maybe a couple of times a week, something like that. But just call me if you need me. 241-9998. Leave a message. I'll call you back. All right. Oh, but you can text me when I'm on the show for that. Okay. It is 8:40 in the morning. So let's take our last break of the hour and come back with some moments of Black history right after this.
USFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by AC by Luquire. AC by Luquire is celebrating 40 years of comfort. They've proudly serviced the river region since 1983. Contact them for your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. Visit acbyluquire.com for a list of services and offers today. That's acbyluquire.com. License number 84417.
Josh Johnson here. A cold and raw end to the work week. The rain ending very early this morning. Temperatures stationary, though, upper 40s and low 50s with a strong north breeze. Tonight, the wind dies down and it's cold, upper 20s to low 30s. Saturday, sunshine, highs only in the mid-50s, still a cold day. Back in the mid-30s Saturday night, we'll rebound into the 60s on Sunday, with 70s returning by Monday. That's your First Alert Forecast. I'm WSFA Chief Meteorologist Josh Johnson on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven, on News Radio 1440.
Hello, Montgomery. Right now, things are looking good. Nothing's being reported by the authorities that would send anyone on an alternate route. Keep listening. We'll keep you posted. Incredible values are at Premier Place. And after shopping, you can eat at Poblano's, King Buffet, or Sweet Frog Frozen Yogurt. It's all at Premier Place in Prattville, another great McClinton and Company development. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Why are you driving around town on those old ball tires? Do you like living dangerously? Say no to old, bald, and dangerous. For all your tire needs, Chico's Auto Pros, 239-9510.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it,
That sounds like something to look into, and that's Metashare. Maybe you've heard switching to Metashare to pay for healthcare can save the typical family $500 a month, and that's huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch too. The customer satisfaction rate for Metashare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Metashare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. Very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need, 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yeah, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code WIN for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code WIN for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code WIN.
We have just taken inventory and marked many items at cost or below.
It's your chance to save on many scratch, dented, and one-of-a-kind items. High dining chairs for $25.
Box springs, $10.
Console, $2.99.
Kitchen islands, $2.99.
Bar stools, $25.
Rugs from $39.
Benches from $25. End tables from $50.
We don't have time to list them all here, so go to our Facebook page or website to see many more.
Like we've been saying for almost 30 years.
You don't pay with fake money, don't settle for fake wood.
Hey folks, this is Jody.
Ain't Cozy from the Rustic Outlet at American Oak and More.
Our new warehouse is getting closer to being ready. This means we have inventory that has to go.
We would rather discount it and sell it than move it.
Many items have an additional 25% off already low outlet prices.
Tables, chairs, benches,
Bar stools,
consoles,
bedroom suites,
occasional tables,
TV consoles,
armoires,
jewelry chest,
additional 25% off.
in stock, ready for immediate pickup or have it delivered.
Managing your online presence takes time, effort, and expertise. It can overwhelm even the business owners. Meet News Boost. We're experts at boosting the online presence for businesses of every type. We make sure potential customers can easily find you and really like what they find. Your website, online listings, consumer reviews, and more. Cumulus Boost online at cumulus.com. CUMULUSboost.com.
Don't miss Sean Hannity.
Biden incoherently adheres
Live this afternoon at 2 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
Okay, we're back. One more call, then a couple of moments in Black History. Since it is Black History Month for a couple more weeks. Good morning. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. I like bologna. Well, I do not know, but I can speculate, but well, if it wasn't for him, they would not have had that vaccine as soon as they did. And you know something that, well, and I got to tell you something. A lot of people died under Obama from that. They didn't make it political, but a lot of people died. What was that thing? Now it wasn't E. coli. It was another virus, the SARS virus or something. They said about 60 million people became ill. So but we didn't hear they didn't politicize that one, but they politicized So yeah, yeah, okay, well, it is what it is. Blame stream, yeah, that's right. Hey, appreciate it. All right then. Let me see now. What are some of the things that have happened in this day? Notable moments in Black history this week. From Nelson Mandela's release to Frederick Douglass's birthday. It was February the 10th, 1989, that Ronald H. Brown gets elected as national chairman of the Democratic Party. What happened to him? We'll get back to that later on. February the 11th, 1990, a day which will live in infamy, such as Rockefeller said on that scene. Uh, Nelson Mandela is released from prison. February the 12th, 1909, the NAACP is founded. The nation's largest civil rights organization was founded to ensure political, educational, social, and economic equality for all minority U.S. citizens through democratic process. Okay, how's that working out for us? Yeah. February the 13th, 1923, the first Black professional baseball team is organized. The Renaissance of the New York Rens, the nation's first Black professional basketball team, was formed by Robert Bob Douglas. Okay, on top, the team is named after the famous Renaissance ballroom and casino in Harlem, New York City. February the 14th, 1818, the day the U.S. observes Frederick Douglass's birthday. Although historically America has celebrated the activist and the author's birthday on the 14th of February, the actual month of day his birthday is still unknown. It was on this day, February 15th, 1965, that Nat King Cole has died. The legendary singer and pianist died in his hospital in Santa Monica, California, after suffering lung cancer. According to the LA Times, he was 45 years old. It's also on this day that the let me see, make sure I get it right now. I want it wrong. On February 16th, 1951, New York City Council passed a bill that prohibits housing racial discrimination. Well, we pretty much know how that worked out. Now they discriminated, put us all in the same project. Woo, New York. I love that city. I love that city. But next time I go, I gotta take more than I gotta take more than $300 because when I went to New York City last summer, yeah, I took I took $300 thinking I was gonna do something wrong. Good morning. Pretty good. Mm. Well, mhm. Well, again, Trump certainly has never been a leader of men, except he's been a boss. And I think there's a difference between being a boss and being a leader. Listen, the guy, okay, we took the guy, his first political office was president of the United States. But here's what I want you guys to think about. Why did we get to the position that me and others, millions of others, were willing to take a chance on a guy who had never held political office and put him in the highest office of the land? Because we saw things in this country that should not be. And we wanted somebody, at least with common sense, to work on it. So the question is, why? Well, I mean, we did. We put him in office. He never held office. And he did. He did good. He did good. And who has done that? Wait, did you believe that? Who's done that lately? What president has brought everybody together? Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. So you blame wait a minute. So you blame that on Trump. Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. But who cares what conversation have around the dinner table? We got them too, brother. Wait a minute. Black folks have the same conversation. We do the same thing. I don't think the man thought that way. But you have a right. Okay, okay. Well, and again, having been to some of those countries, you've been to some, I've been to some. Yeah, I felt I had the same sentiment in some of the places I've been. Those people are misused and abused by the leadership of their country, and they live in squalor. No, I'm just telling you that a lot of us have the same thoughts he did, but we did publicly haven't admitted it. Okay, and the one in office now. Wait a minute. The one in office now. Stephen Reed is a capable, intelligent young man that I voted for him. And I don't normally vote for Democrat. I normally don't vote for Democrats, but I voted for him because I got faith in him. No, I don't agree with everything he does, though. But I don't agree with everything he says. Yeah, I don't agree with everything he says and does. What color got to do with it? What color? What about Idi Amin? Wait a minute. Idi Amin looked like me. Aristide looked like me. What does that mean? Okay, and you don't think they all? You think they all don't do the same thing? Okay then. Okay, okay. I hear you, brother. I hear you. The man can't do nothing good. I feel you. I got you. I know he can't do nothing good. Although everybody's doing the same thing. Good morning. Who's this? Fine. How are you? Yeah. Well, we are. But listen, listen. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. Yeah. Hey, I'm running out of time, so let me get a couple more calls in because these people. Good morning. Who's this? Yeah, that's what they say anyway. I, no, No. All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, he is a crybaby. Yeah, he is. He's a whiner. It was better under Trump than Biden will ever see. But that's okay. I mean, that's right. And again, Biden, the president of the United States, is the guy who said he didn't want his kids to go to those schools. So I mean, yeah, he said it was like a jungle in there because they allowed it to get that way. Kind of like our public schools in Montgomery. Well, a couple of public schools in Montgomery. We seem to be void of leadership sometimes. But that's okay. I'm pretty sure the good old Dr. Melvin is going to take care of that for me so I can stop whining about it on the radio. Okay. Looking like they got a fight over there every week. You know, they have a loss of institutional control in Lee High School. Okay. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I noticed. And I'm not the only one. I talked to some teachers and a bunch of people over there privately, and they all feel the same. So, with that said, I am going to call it a morning, and hopefully we'll be back Tuesday to get rid of the thing. Okay. I can say holiday off, man. I got to go. One more time, taking the calls, guys, but I appreciate you calling. Just hang that thought until Monday, or Tuesday. Have a great day. And be glad you're on top of the ground, on top of you.
Well, Sunday, 1440.